here in Stellenbosch with Sam Raats, the second generation of Raats family wines. You spent a lot of time in the vineyards here, and your Cabernet Franc's identity is Polkadraai Hills. So for you, what makes Polkadraai so special for Cabernet Franc?
So I think, like everything, I think Polkadraai and Cabernet Franc thrives with cooler environment and climate, and I think that's what Polkadraai. I mean, we're sitting here at it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 5, and it's cool. As much as it is warm, it's cool. So I think cooler climate is definitely what gives Polkadraai its ability to produce versatile and the quality of Cabernet Franc that we are.
We're sitting here and we're drinking a lovely Charleroi rosé. You spent a lot of time in the Loire. You've worked a couple of vintages with Charleroi, and you've been in the region a bit. And I know you love the Cabernet Francs from the region as much as I do. What is one of the things, or a couple of the things that you think winemakers here in South Africa could learn from the vigneron in the Loire, either from a farming perspective or in terms of the winemaking? What do you think is something that a winemaker here could take away from spending a bit of time in the Loire?
Well, I mean, I think one of the biggest things I learned when I was there, and we actually mentioned it just now in the vineyard, is that looking at the research that's been done site specifically. With, for example, for Charleroi, they're working with different vineyards scattered around Chenin. And instead of focusing singularly on just one area, discovering the whole area that you're working with and understanding the climatic changes in soil and weather patterns, these kind of things are things that I think pushing forward South Africa is doing. But I think those little nuances that I learned there of really understanding your vineyard to the max is something that really inspired me to want to understand that here as well.
That's a really great point, because I think from all of these years that your family's been working with Cabernet Franc, that Cabernet Franc, great Cabernet Franc, really does start in the vineyard, and I think that's such a key takeaway for you in terms of your time in the Loire. Now, I've tasted a lot of Cabernet Francs over the last week from across Stellenbosch. If you, or can you name a Cabernet Franc from somewhere that is not Polkadraai that you've maybe had recently that really spoke to you, or kind of inspired you, or just got you excited? Yeah,
so we tasted the Oldenburg Cabernet Franc from the Blanc Valley, and that's for me, I didn't know that they could produce a Cabernet Franc like that up there in the Blanc Valley. So that was, for me, Oldenburg's Cabernet Franc was top notch. Last question. Sure. If you could describe Cabernet Franc for you in 3 words, what would those 3 words be? 3 words is tough.
That's the point.
Yeah, sure. But I think if I was only to use 3 words to describe what Cabernet Franc is for myself, I would say versatile is probably top. I would say something like historic is something that I also consider being important for Cabernet Franc. So versatile, historic, and then lacquer. It's just lacquer. It's a lacquer grape. It's a lacquer wine. It's lacquer.
And so, for someone that does not speak Afrikaans, what is the translation for lacquer?
So lacquer can mean a variety of things, but in this sense, lacquer just means it's good. It's top. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll tell you, this wine is lacquer. You don't have to think about it. It's delicious. Exactly. You nailed it. It's delicious. It's you can't do better than it. So it's lacquer.
Fantastic. Well, cheers. Thank you so much for this week.
Cheers.